Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here to give you my Smackdown review for January 24th, 2014, the last show before the Royal Rumble. This show was actually really good. I like this better than Raw, actually. And that had the return of Batista on it, so kind of weird. I didn't take any notes. Um, so on commentary, we had JBL and Josh Matthews was filling in for Michael Cole because they didn't really say why he was filling where Michael Cole was. They just kind of said that he was filling in for him. And we kick off with, and this show was kind of weird too because the YouTube clip I was watching, it showed like everything that happened on the app. So so I'm gonna be talking about stuff that you didn't see, and if you have the app, you would know. We started off with the Real Americans, Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro versus Big Show and Rey Mysterio. The Real Americans, Zeb Coulter. Zeb Coulter was talking trash about Big Show and Rey, saying how Rey Mysterio is just a border jumper, and Big Show is like a bully since he attacked a war veteran, and they called them a tag team name, the Border Jumping Bullies. I thought that was great. The Real Americans dominate Ray for a while. They actually do a double Irish whip out, and Ray lands outside the ring. And then Big Show gets a hot tag, and he double arm drag throws both members of the Real Americans. And Rey Mysterio is 619's Antonio Cesaro. Big Show knocks him out, and Ray gets on his shoulders, and Big Show does the split, and Big Show lets him go off for the splash for the win. And then Paul Heyman comes out and says that Brock Lesnar's gonna come out and destroy you, pretty much. So that was fine. And then I think we got Miz versus Brodus Clay. Wade Barrett, Bad News Barrett comes up, and he just made this great. He was talking about how the Bad News Barrett was talking about how the good news, Miz and Wade Barrett, we have a great tag team main event coming up tonight, but we have to see a boring match between Miz and Brodus Clay. So then they stop the match, and Barrett's kind of talking trash about it. He actually says, Brodus, why don't you dance like you used to? And then Brodus is like, I don't dance. And then Miz hits like a DDT for the win. That was great. And then Miz tries to go to Barrett's podium and attack him, but he can't. And I thought that was great. I thought that Bad News Barrett definitely made this match memorable. Not memorable, but worth watching. Then we got AJ Lee versus Cameron. AJ Lee wins with the Shining Wizard, and Naomi beats her up afterwards. Got Los Matadores being Primo and Epico versus Ryback and Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel rolls up one of them for the win. And then Alto Rico and them just attack them afterwards because they're poor sports. They can't accept the fact that they lost their first match. And then CM Punk came out and talked about how if he is the best in the world, he's going to prove it by winning the Royal Rumble at #1. He doesn't complain that he is #1. The Royal Rumble would be just as hard if he was even 30. Then Kane comes out and says that CM Punk is like a 0.00000. He like I said a bunch of zeros, 864 or something. He said. And then Punk says, "Don't ever tell me the odds, because I always go against the odds." And then that was it. So I think they're gonna lead to a CM Punk Kane match at the Elimination Chamber. I don't think they're gonna do it at Mania. They'll do like a qualifying match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and Kane will screw CM Punk out of the match or something, and then they'll do Punk and Kane at the Elimination Chamber. Then we got trying to remember. The Shield talked about how the Shield's gonna enter the Royal Rumble, and Roman Reigns says the Beast is gonna win the Royal Rumble. Kofi Kingston beat Fandango. I fast forwarded through that match. It told like a story between John Cena and Randy Orton, and that's all I can really remember. And then what's his face comes out. Oh, then we have the main event. And then we have Luke Harper and Eric Rowan of the Wyatt family with Bray Wyatt at ringside squash the primetime players And then Bray Wyatt says that's going to be with Daniel Bryan, and I kind of like this because Bray Wyatt was more aggressive than he usually was. He's usually all smiles when he attacks him, but this time he was aggressive. And then Daniel Bryan comes out and says that he's going to unleash the monster in Bray Wyatt. I hope Daniel Bryan. I like this segment. I like this feud, but they should have just put Bryan in the Rumble. I would have had him still join the Wyatt family so he could just be in the Royal Rumble match. And then we got the main event. We got the Shield being Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose. And the New Age Outlaws being Billy Gunn and the Road Dogg Jesse James. And versus Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, Cody Rhodes and Goldust, and Biggie Langston. This match actually was really good. I like this match. However, all hell breaks loose when the Shield and the New Age Outlaws attack and they lose control. And afterwards, Miz comes out, Kofi Kingston, a bunch of like Damian Sandow guys come out and brawl, leading to the Royal Rumble, and then CM Punk's music hits and he comes out and brawls with them, and that was the end of the show. So SmackDown was a good show. I like the show. I'll be back in a few minutes to do my Royal Rumble predictions.